Henry Ford, the founder of Ford Motor Company, once said, "Whether you think you can or you can't, you are right." And I would like to share with you a personal story that happened to me more than 10 years ago when I decided to become a trainer. See, at that time I was working comfortably in a 9-to-5 job in a corporate environment. And then I decided that, hey, it was time for me to actually, do something that means something to me. So at that time, I didn't have a lot of money and I decided to write up a business plan and go to the bank. So when I went there, I took the forms and I submitted my application, and the banker told me, all right, wait for 30 days and when you come back, you will get the result. So for 30 days, my heart was like beating and I was like thinking, will I get that 50,000 ringgit loan that I have been applying for? 30 days came, I went to the bank, I met the banker, and the banker, to my surprise, did not even recognize me. So I told her about, hey, remember 30 days ago I came, I submitted my application and you asked me to come today? And she said, oh yeah, let me go and check for you. So I waited for a while and she came back with a very sheepish look and she said, sorry sir, we can't find your document. Now I was about to blow my top because I was like, what kind of a bank is this, But I remembered very well, beggars can't be choosers. So I lowered down my tone and I asked nicely and I said, is there anything I can do about it? Or is there anything you can do about it? And she said, yes. All you have to do is just submit a fresh application and wait for another 30 days. And I was like, man. But anyway, I did that. But this time around, before I submitted the application, I had a different idea. I called up the banker, I called the manager, and then I asked, can I make an appointment to do a presentation for you? Because I feel that would actually be the best thing to do. So we set up the date, I went over with my borrowed laptop and LCD projector, and I proceeded to give him a half-an-hour presentation. And it was great because even the banker said that it was a great presentation. So I went back, waited, my hopes were high. 30 days later, I called the bank. And well, the banker was on leave. So I thought to myself, hey, anyway, I've been waiting already for 30 days. What's another few more days, right? So 1 week later, I called him up. He passed me to a colleague who told me point of factly, that is, Mr. Bong, I'm sorry, but your loan has been rejected. So I asked him, I was like, why? Why was my loan rejected? And he said that, well, the bank felt that you have no ability to service this loan. Man, that really hit me hard, But instead of feeling angry, I decided to be resourceful and I asked him, can I appeal the decision? And he says, yes, of course you can. All you have to do is submit a fresh application, wait for another 30 days. And at that time I was, my goodness, no, I'm not going to do that anymore, all right? I'm not going to do that anymore. So I said, thank you very much. I don't need a loan. I left the bank and I picked up my phone and I called my wife. Darling, I just have something to tell you. Yeah, remember, the loan that I'm talking about? Well, the bank has rejected it. And there was this eerie silence. Are you there? Hello? Are you there? And my wife asked me, so what are you going to do about it? Are you going to continue working in your job? And I said something to her, which up to, even I think to the end of my life, I will always remember it word for word. I said, darling, because the bank has rejected my loan application, I am very confident that I will be successful doing this. And just like that, there was another round of eerie silence. Hello? Hello? Are you there? And my wife told me, let's talk when we go back home. Well, I think that was how my business actually started. So I could have very easily just said that, perhaps this is a reason why I failed. But instead, I chose, or I don't know whether I chose it or it chose me. My thought was, because I have been rejected, that's like the gun, the starting gun on the running track for me to start doing this. And that's 10 years already. So ever since then, I became the first accredited NLP trainer in East Malaysia. And that's why I want to share with you this particular technique that I have stumbled across, quite accidentally actually, because when I was conducting my second NLP practitioner course, on the last day, I actually planned to do an activity to deal with limiting beliefs, which is breaking the wooden board, karate style, you know? Yeah, that's right. But what happened was I couldn't get the board in time, so instead I have to innovate, I have to really think of what to do. And as I was going through the process, I discovered that there was actually a very interesting sequence of how a person's belief can actually be transformed. So I named this technique as limiting belief blowout. I want to invite you to come and attend my talk at the NLP International Conference 2019. And my talk will be entitled Transforming a Limiting Belief, How to Free Yourself from the Map That You Have Trapped Yourself In. Now this technique will be useful not just for yourself, but also when you use it to coach your clients. So I look forward to meeting you at the NLP International Conference. See you.